And let's pick up here, we're fighting force fight during the call. I think this one is actually special. I don't know how to handle it though, and I think I probably lost. They said that there is actually a secret or an extra during the call in this fight. I don't know how to get it though. But it gives you a lot more Atma, and I think probably a lot more experience. However, GameFAQs says you can't exactly hunt it. So, I don't know how it works. You probably might have to explain it to me. And for everyone else who is at this part of Digital Devil Saga 2, so... You can always help me with this sort of thing. So, let's go this way. Uh-oh. So here we are, Samuel, the Master of Surgery. But this one I'm probably going to be worried about because I have no Hamion. Hamion would normally do a lot more, would deal practically the death blow for Samuel, but this is what I'm concerned about. He's gonna fight back, or no, he's gonna die from the poison. That was his weakness in the original Digital Devil Saga. However, in here it's Hamion's the best way to go, or Zenadu, whichever you prefer. I don't have Zenadu for everyone though, or anyone for that matter, primarily because I think it's a waste of time. I should probably invest in it though, because this is where the same mantra that you learn Zenadu is where you learn the skill Kaja, which would be pretty necessary in some boss fights. Especially once they get tougher. Okay. You. They certainly have a cobweb problem here in the sun. That looks pretty gross. Okay. We're at the save point, and we're at the top of this area. This bulb, so to speak, that we've been traversing, the three-dimensional labyrinth. Okay. I have a feeling this is going to lead directly to the next boss. Because remember, we defeated 2 already, that being Kawagriva and Kamazatsu. So, this is number 3. I'm not ready just yet. What I'm going to try and do is exploit a combo. Let's see, do I have that skill here? It's going to take me forever to find it. This is basically an alt Kaja. Remember in Persona 3 the skill Best Friends, which does all Kaja effect on one target? Well, this is almost similar. This would be all Kaja increase to all targets. Unfortunately, the trouble is that it still behaves under the Kaja rule set in place by the original Digital Devil Saga Nocturne. That being, I have to level it 4 times in order to get the best benefit, so the skill is called Charge, in case you're wondering. Oh, hey Mick. Haven't lost weight, I see, and obviously you've lost your mind. That's the only thing you have lost. I don't remember what he was weak to in the original Devil Saga, which is going to be pretty annoying. Alright, so let's hit Charge. Unfortunately, this is probably going to be the first and last occasion where I would be able to use Charge, because Rahu decides to do his favorite tactic, and that is take a hostage and suck the life out of it. And in this case, Arjula is the only one that has a Kaja spell, So that isn't exactly going to help me. So, basically, charge is dead. For now. This is also going to be useless because Argilla is still going to get a turn, but she's going to be siphoned. Okay. I'm going to refrain from Earth because I don't think it's going to work. That's my only option here. But it seems as if Fire works pretty well against the body of Rahu. Okay. Fortunately, it wasn't as irritating as when I first fought him in the original Digital Double Saga. Because at that time I wasn't exactly prepared. This is probably no different. Okay, magic is useless against the head. And this will be a theme for the rest of the boss fight. Whereas for the body of Rahu, it's going to be a different story. See, magic's probably the best way to go. However, I think I discovered what magic he is completely resistant to. Since my healer is being held hostage, I'm going to have to pick up the slack. Okay, brilliant. Unfortunately, my turn ends there. I was actually hoping he would release Argilla, but I don't see that happening. Okay. You are almost dead. So, what I decided to do is try another skill. That being Zandine. Doesn't work. And thus I lost my turn. Okay. So, since my defenses are up, I have absolutely no worries in dying, pretty much. Okay. Since wind is useless, I'm gonna have to go with the force. It's useless, but I'm gonna have to get rid of the head. Okay. As you can see, magic's useless. Oh, don't worry, Nick, it's in a better place. Okay, let's try this. I'm gonna stick with charge because we lost our stat substitute to Kaja, and the damage that the head has done to Argilla. I'm just gonna fight back. So, as you can see, magic useless, and this is how I lost a couple of my turns. So, from the looks of it, because of that occurring, I can only assume that magic is going to be completely useless. Alright, let's wrap this up.